Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Bitter the need. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading a path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out of the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the bright gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by Thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path, we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met Thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget Thee. Shadowed beneath Thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land.
Hi, I'm Reverend Darrell Horton from Mount Zion Baptist Church, and we want to welcome you to the celebrations for the 2020 Juneteenth in Austin, Texas. In 1968, The great James Brown wrote a song that's called "I'm Black and I'm Proud." When he wrote that song, it engaged the lives of young people and older African Americans all around this country to be proud of who they are, to be grateful that they were the people whom God has kissed and turned their melanin a beautiful black color. And I'm suggesting that right now in 2020, that this is the time for another movement, not just a moment of hashtags and awareness, but a time for us to have a movement where we stay black and be alive. I know that there are many of you who are upset, that you're discouraged, that you're angry, and can I tell you that rightfully you should be. But I also want to let you know that even as we have watched too many times our brothers and sisters take their last breath, I want you to know that every time we call out their names and honor them, they are still breathing because they live within each of us. I need you to know that right now is the time that we not only take a breath for those who have gone before us, but now is the time for us to stand up, to be black, and to be proud. And so right now, I just want to encourage each of you to take a seat, to take in a deep breath, to exhale, and think about what it means to live. I want you to know that living is more than breathing, but to live, it means to be active. It means to participate. It means to stand up and vote. To live means to be an active participant in the greatness of our culture, in the greatness of our society. To live means to stand for what you believe in, to stay black, and to live. And so right now, I want to encourage you to keep living. I want to encourage you to keep getting your education. I want to encourage you to keep being the men and women that God have called you to be, to keep living and to be proud of who you are, because now is the moment. Now is the time of our destiny for us to appreciate and to stand up and be proud of who God made us to be. And so right now in this moment, I know that some might be discouraged trying to figure out when is change going to come. Well, I want you to know that right now change is coming, and it's only going to come when you get activated. I want you to remember that to stay black and to live means to realize that you stand on the shoulders of those who have come before us. You stand up and represent a people who are innovative, a people who are resistant. You represent a people who were able to withstand slavery. You represent people who were able to hang on in the midst of Jim Crow. You represent a people who were able to stand up and be strong through segregation. You represent a people who have been able to withstand the transatlantic middle passage. You represent kings and queens, our ancestors, those who were bold and brave enough to stay black and to live. And I just want to suggest to you right now that even Jesus came and said that he came that we might have life, but to also have it more abundantly. And so right now, I just want to encourage you that in the midst of this movement, in the midst of Juneteenth, I want you to stay black and I want you to live. I want you to stand and to honor the legacy of those individuals who were standing on the shores of Galveston, Texas in 1865 when the news was brought to them that they were no longer slaves, but they were now free. Can you imagine the excitement that must have been in their eyes when they knew that the shackles had been dropped from their ankles, that they knew at that moment that they were legally free to be who God had called them to be? And so right now in 2020, I want you to lift your head up high. I want you to walk proud. I want you to arch back your shoulders. And I want you to know that now is the time for a movement. And what we're calling you to right now is to stay black and to live. We're calling you to live out the destiny that God has provided for you, to live out that which God has placed deep inside of you, to live out and to become doctors and lawyers and engineers and to become all the great things that God has deep inside of you. But you have to make the movement to do that. You must be willing to stay black and to live. God has called us for much greater. And right now, Juneteenth, what better time to celebrate? What better time to live up to your potential than right now in 2020? Make sure you register to vote. Make sure your voice is heard. Continue to protest. Continue to raise your fist. But remember in everything that you do to stay black and to live.
and happy Juneteenth. I'm Natasha Harper Madison, and I am the proud representative of Austin City Council's District 1, which includes historic Black Austin. I wish beyond anything that I could enjoy this beautiful and meaningful day in the physical company of my friends, family, and community. We know, of course, that's not possible this year, which is why I'm really grateful to have the technology necessary to still share this celebration with you all in a safe and healthy manner. Juneteenth is an American holiday born right here in Texas that commemorates the abolition of slavery in our state. On June 19, 1865, Union soldiers, led by Major General Gordon Granger, landed at Galveston, Texas, with news that the Civil War was over and African descendants were no longer relegated to a condition of perpetual enslavement. The following year, June 19th became Juneteenth and was marked with celebrations and political rallies across Texas. Here in East Austin, freed persons pooled resources together to purchase land to use as a venue for marking the historic moment. They called it Emancipation Park. And today, Rosewood Court sits on that very location. This year's celebration of Juneteenth comes as we continue to weather the COVID-19 pandemic while also grappling with the global protest in response to the murder of George Floyd and so many other Black men and women. This special day gives us the opportunity to be thankful for the things that we do have, and it reminds us to remain optimistic about what still lies ahead for the Black community. Black Americans have never accepted nor succumbed to the institutional and systemic dehumanization and racism we have experienced in this country. We have always resisted. We have always fought back, and we have always continued to move forward. The past 3 months of socially distancing to ensure the safety of our family and our communities have been difficult, to say the least. But let us never forget that our ancestors were actually held against their will and relegated to an inhumane system of chattel slavery for over 200 years. Let us never forget that our ancestors fought and stayed alive long enough for us to not only have life, but to have the chance to pursue the ripe virtues of the country that we built. Let us never forget to recognize that the dark past of American slavery is a cloud that hovers over us to this very day. Today and every day, we must honor our ancestors, many of whom we will never know. We must continue to fight for our rights as citizens of this great nation. We honor our ancestors this Juneteenth by simply staying healthy, staying safe, and staying alive as we continue to make our ancestors' deferred dreams realities. In the words of the late East Austin legend Richard Overton, keep living, don't die.
Hello, my name is Sammy Johnson Dawson. I am the Secretary of Great East Austin Youth Association and also the Chair of Juneteenth.
Yeah, and I'm Lee Dawson Jr., the Vice President for Greater East Austin and the co-chair for Juneteenth. I've been helping for, I think, almost 20 years now, and I actually started in the program actually playing football back in '76. So I came back to help out.
My name is James Howard, and one of the founders and president of Great East Austin.
I'm Nat Cannon, co-founder, Great East Austin. Been doing this youth for about 45 years. but with Great East Austin, about 43, I believe that is.
Well, we started off with the East Austin Youth Foundation, and we broke away from them to aspire to have more kids play.
Back in the 70s, it was a lot of single parents, and they were trying to raise their kids, and saw a need that they need assistance in trying to help young people become young fellows and young ladies becoming young men and young women. It's kind of based around youth sports.
And my single parent was my father, and he was the one that was raising us. But we came out to the field one day and saw them out there on the field and asked if we could play, and and then history was made from there. And Mr. James Howard was my first coach.
On our girls' kickball, we won 3 state championships. My wife was coaching at the time; she was living there, and she won 2 senior, and then we won in each division. And that had never been done. I don't know in history, and we just had some outstanding coaches. My wife had never coached before, but she did a good job.
It's called Little Miss Kickball. They do have them down here at Rosewood. They play out at Northwest and at UHO.
Well, we've seen a lot of kids that came from our program, and I think right now, our program produces a lot of kids that's coaching now in high school and all around that come out of our program.
It also helped with the education. Good athletes get scholarships. Basically, that's important because a lot of these single parents and stuff could not afford to send their kids to higher education. So by us, working with them, teaching them values and making good citizens, they go out and they come back and hopefully they will make better citizens and do well in the community or wherever they are. There's a big pool of them in Dallas, San Antonio, and different other cities that have gone there and done the same thing that we're doing down here. And so they're putting back into the community, like Mr. Dawson here, that came back and being a great big part of Great East Austin Youth Association. He and his wife.
Number one, you get the kids out there, you get them to learn to be a team player. You get them to learn how to respect others. And that turns around and helps you out in the classroom. Because if they're going to respect their classmates, which is some of their teammates, they're going to be better students. Okay, I harp back on my son. I mean, that was one of the things that definitely got him in there. He loved to play sports. Okay, in order to play sports, you had to stay on the honor roll. I wasn't one of the parents that said, okay, you just got to be passing your classes. No, you had to stay on the AB honor roll in order to stay in sports. Okay.
Well, out of all the years I've been with Great East Austin, I've worked with some very respectable people. These 3 gentlemen, even though he's my husband. And I want to say thank you. Y'all have taught me a lot. A lot.
Well, we thank you.
Yes, we do.
Thank you. Well, I would like to say happy Juneteenth. We do apologize that we could not hold the live events, the parade and the park celebration, but we'll be back next year.
And I want to say that Great East Austin Youth Association is under 501c3 of the Internal Revenue Code, and we do accept donations, tax exempt donations. So you can claim it on your income tax. And our slogan is, youth is our business.
Amen.
And that's not talking only about the organization, but the whole village. It's our business. Youth is our business.
Nook Turner, and during this segment, I'm going to introduce some great poets, musicians, artists, and we're going to take this event to a whole nother level. Stay black and live. Happy Juneteenth, and enjoy the show.
You know, the slave owners here in Texas wanted to get that extra crop out the field and want to keep getting that free slavery after all the other slaves were freed up north. And it took them coming down here and telling them that, hey, the blacks are free now and you need to let them go.
This community started with like 14 different families, and it was a total of 2,200 acres that was divided among these families.
So all this land that we have was from the slave that purchased it back in the 1870s. No matter what happened nowhere else around, St. John Regular Missionary Baptist Church and this 10 acres is dedicated to the community.
That's right.
The first big memory I have about Juneteenth was down on Onion Creek. I met my first wife on Juneteenth. That's the memory.
My father and his organization was actually doing Juneteenth and putting on a parade and putting on the festivities and stuff. And we were able to come down there with him, you know, and his organizations to be able to do that.
My mother used to take me down to the parade site and we watched the parade.
I grew up in Texas, and I've been celebrating Juneteenth ever since I can remember as a little girl, all the way through. And it's been a special day to us because it was a day that we learned that we were free.
I come out here every year. I missed one, and it was raining that day. But hey, this is a celebration of my people.
What I love about today, man, is Juneteenth, celebration of the freedom and liberation of our people. Got this RBG flag, red for the blood, black for the people, green for the land. It's all ours, you know what I mean?
The main thing that people like to see is the dance groups, the horses, the cars that come through there, and the bands. They want something that's going to get them up and get them moving.
cultural thing that I found that for a while Texas was the only one that was really doing it, seemed like. And now it seems like Juneteenth has been celebrated everywhere.
One of the unique things about Austin's Juneteenth is that a couple of days before the event, you can see people starting to stake out and spend the night there on Boggy Creek, which is right there by Rosewood. So that way, because families come out there to be able to stake out their own little territory that they want to have. You know, some of them come out there, this is where they have reunions for their families.
My name is Anthony Davis, and I'm here to celebrate June 19th with my family. We do this every year on June 19th in the same spot. We come together because we all from one tree. So I'm very proud of my family that we were able to come together every year and, you know, to get together as one so we can all know each other instead of passing by each other on the streets not knowing who we is. We know who we are.
Once the slaves here in Texas got the word that they were free, they gave them the empowerment to be able to do what they want to do, the way they want to shape their lives, the way they want to shape their families' lives.
It has been something that has been celebrated and commemorated in my family for as long as I can remember. It means something, you know. I make sure that I do not work for the people on that day, on Juneteenth, but I also just think it is a way for us to have a day to come together and to celebrate, but also to really remember and think about why we are gathering.
About 2 weeks ago, we installed this mural. We are celebrating Juneteenth, and Juneteenth is about freedom, and freedom is really in the mind and how you see yourself. So liberate yourself in your mind and the rest will follow, and that's all that matters. And this mural represents that, i.e. sunshine. It's about accepting the light that's around you and then radiating that light out into the world, and that's all it is. Happy Juneteenth to y'all. Happy everything.
Out at Juneteenth, everything is fun and festive. You put them in that kind of environment, you talk about different things about Juneteenth, about the past, and it's not like that they're in the classroom learning or you saying, okay, sit here and listen to this because you got to learn this. But if you're making it fun for them, putting it in a different setting for them, they can learn.
Had a wonderful time, learned about the Buffalo Soldiers, the important people that's just as important as an inventor, a scientist, a doctor, a legislator. So I learned about all this stuff, you know, during Juneteenth.
We do have some of our elders that are here that have talked or have some stuff that came down from their relatives that were in slavery. So when they come out and then you can listen to them, you know, and that's the best time.
Witnessing the results of slavery, it was hard, and I didn't feel so free at 15 and 16 years old. But today I kind of realized all the stuff that I went through at that time made me the person that I am. But I couldn't see it during that time. So in the 19th of June, I can really appreciate it today. But I didn't always.
One of the things that my elders, you know, told me the reason why we celebrate Juneteenth is so that way our younger folks can learn because they're not teaching it in the schools. The more of our elders pass away and go, the history is gone. You know, unless they pass it down to us, nobody ever know. East Austin is not the same East Austin when I grew up. Most of us don't live in East Austin anymore. We all moved to the surrounding areas. Gentrification had a lot to do with a lot of the blacks and the low income moving out of East Austin. We probably have maybe 10 families that are still black that live on the street that used to be 100% black, you know, but it's not that way anymore. But it's our community and we still love it. As far as Juneteenth and the future with my nephew, this is about the age that I started. And with this Ali Scott, hopefully they can get something out of this Juneteenth and want to continue it and want to live here in East Austin.
There are still forces that we encounter on an everyday basis that keep us in a certain reality. And it's up to us to actually realize or understand what actually freedom is to us. And so we have to acknowledge that, we have to encounter that, and we have to embody that in what we do. And freedom is not necessarily that you have a job, or freedom is not that you have a certain house or you wear certain clothes. Freedom is actually a mind state.
We are a resilient, beautiful people. And the fact that we've gone through all of the things our ancestors went through to be where we are. And there's that quote about being our ancestors' wildest dreams. And I also feel like we're our answer of their prayers, of being able to do what we're able to do.
My name is Carrie Adams, and I'm the Curator and Culture and Arts Education Manager at CarverMuseumATX. Today is about remembering how far we've come and preparing ourselves for the future. Today is about teaching our youngest members of society about a pivotal and often overlooked moment in American history. Juneteenth, Jubilee, Freedom Day, Emancipation Day, the Black 4th of July. Although the museum has been sheltering in place, we have been working tirelessly to create dynamic virtual content and planning for the next iteration of the museum. Right now, we are engaged in a master planning process with a team of architects and designers. The goal of this master plan is to develop a comprehensive document that addresses community concerns and composes a unifying vision for how the Carver should look in the future. The plan also builds on previous planning efforts and recommendations to further elevate the Carver as an integral entity of the Parks and Recreation system and the greater Austin community. As the city of Austin continues to grow, so does the Carver Museum's user base. This plan will help ensure new development meets the needs and preferences of current and future residents. The master planning process concentrates on several levels. of community engagement through deliberate small group discussions, interviews, surveys, and community meetings before ultimately seeking approval by City Council. The first step in the master plan is to identify community needs and develop a shared vision based on input gathered from members of the community and stakeholders. In short, we need your input, and we want you to contribute your thoughts and ideas by completing an online survey at www.speakupaustin.org/CarverATX planning. The Carver Museum is approaching a milestone. On October 24th, 2020, the museum will turn 40 years old. To celebrate, we're launching a project called High Signs and Beacons. This project is a collaboration with the Carver Museum, 6 Square, and the City of Austin Office of Equity. This project is a call to artists, poets, scholars, and writers of African descent to engage in a mutual aid effort. More than ever, people need help grounding in the uncertainty of this moment, but more importantly, visualizing a collective future. To learn more about this project, please visit us online at www.carver-museum.org. On February 29, 2020, the museum opened a Newport exhibition titled The African American Presence in 19th Century Texas. This exhibition looks at the transition from African civilization to bonded servitude to a precious but ever so fragile freedom. The presence, as we call it, is broken into 5 sections: the African impulse in African American culture, slavery in Texas, African Americans in Texas politics, freedmen communities of Texas, and Juneteenth. The exhibit is dynamic and multisensory, and it is meant to grow in response to research. Presence was built to evolve just as African Americans have for generations. The museum is now open by reservation only for main gallery viewing. To schedule your timed entry, visit CarverMuseumATX on Eventbrite.
Immediately commands attention. She was born in Austin and is a graduate of Cedar Park High School, but her upbringing was far from typical. Her parents, both immigrants of Ethiopia, had to flee their home country in the dead of the night. Influenced by her cultural upbringing and her father's love of American R&B, Malat has found a voice and style of her own, and her talent has gained more and more attention.
Something so powerful, let them say what they want. The truth can do no wrong, yeah. If love can take you higher, why would you live with your feet on the ground? Baby, this is bigger than me, bigger than you.
For over 140 years, Houston-Tillotson University, Austin's oldest institution of higher learning, has been educating attorneys, accountants, doctors, teachers, scientists, and so much more. It is my pleasure to serve as the president of Houston-Tillotson University. We are your story.
Well, my ancestors were longed to leave the South, to get out of the cotton fields. But here in Austin, at Houston-Tillotson University, hope was given to the freed man when the doors of Tillotson and Samuel Houston colleges opened. HT still stands on Bluebonnet Hill, where students like me walk as undeferred dreams. I am my ancestors' dreams. I say this all the time. My mind is the strongest muscle in my body. HT helps cultivate that to help me make the dreams of the next generations come true.
If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Here at HT, I pride myself as being the leader of the NAACP on campus. HT allows us to go out there and let our voices be heard about these justice issues that are happening around us. Our unit is known for 2 nationally awards. That is the Health Advocacy Award and also for Mr. Derek Lewis II winning the Organizer of the Year Award. We proudly thank HT for allowing us to be heard in these social justice issues.
When I first walked onto campus to Houston-Tillotson University as a transfer student, I was in a shell. I was stuck to myself and didn't really know what leadership roles were out there for me. But because HT discovered the leader in me, today I am a leader. Today I am the SGA Senior Class President.
HT is my home away from home because my HBCU accepts me. My HBCU empowers me, and more than anything, my HBCU loves me. Diversity is what makes Houston-Tillotson University such a welcoming and safe environment for me and for everyone else. And here I'm not just a number. I'm not just a Hispanic. Here I am Denise Salinas, and that is all I am meant to be.
Hello, my name is G.E.A.Y.A. I am a senior here at Houston-Tillotson University. Prior to now, I was able to start a nonprofit organization called Boss Up. It's a community service outreach program for at-risk youth. I target education, entrepreneurship, and dream chasing. I was also able to start a business called Golden Doll Hair Products. I'm in the process of launching a full product line with that as well. And I don't think I would have been able to get this far without HT, and coming from a negative background that actually pushed me to want to do this stuff, and HT and believing in me and giving me the opportunities and the support that I needed to start all these things, and actually believing in the fact that I can do what it is that I want to do no matter where I come from, no matter where I've been, that I can be the successful woman that I want to be.
I've always been the kind of person to be outgoing, on a mission to succeed. And when I discovered Houston-Tillotson University, I took a chance. I went on a mission. And it was the best chance I've taken in my life. I received an internship with PricewaterhouseCoopers, the #1 accounting firm in the world. And because HT prepared me to be the ideal student, they invited me back for a 2nd and 3rd internship. And now I'm on track to graduating and working full-time at PwC. This is what HT does for these students. They prepare them for their futures and their careers.
We are undaunted,
Unshakable, undeniable,
Unafraid,
unshrinking,
Unassailable.
We are you. We are ideal.
We are HT.
As you heard, we produce the best, and this continues our legacy of leadership and excellence in education. Houston-Tillotson University.
Is a very accomplished artist on the Texas music scene. He's had successful collaborations and songs with platinum artists Yin-Yang Twins, the legendary DJ Michael 5000 Watts, and more. He is an artist whose passion for greatness for himself and his community fires everything he does. He's the founder of Joy Community Outreach, a nonprofit that produces Jump On It, Since 1997, Jump On It has been annually responsible for executing large community events, festivals, and youth education. So right now, without further ado, check Nook Turner out. And if you didn't know, that's me. Let's rock.
Nook Turner, a noun that describes a true character, a once believed myth. But now, the world will witness the rise of a king. Thought to be dead, murdered by the police department, the judicial system, and drugged through the mud by hating sang. Only a few knew his true value, but that's all it took. This great figure returns to take his place and is prepared to destroy any and everything in his way. These are his words, his testament that'll be felt on every end of the earth. The gospel according to Nook Turner.
Everybody watching this right now, I want you to put a fist up in the air. You know this to mean black power, but it also means unity. And that's what Nook Turner stands for, is unity. June 19, 2020, we're not celebrating, we congregating to make a change. History. Things will never be the same because we gon' claim what's ours. We gotta do legendary things. So everybody out there right now, it's heart check time. Legendary status. This is our moment. I'm a legend, everything I touch turn to gold. I touch my city, now we rockin' like the Super Bowl. Who done did what I did? Helped the city down since Turner was a kid. Now a grown man still on the top of the list of the feds. And you're missing, I'm still of the kids. I'm a legend. Keep a bag, I still got bread. Me and my people stay fed. O2 draped in the red. Still here, so real ain't dead. Keep a bag, I still got bread. Me and my people stay fed. O2 draped in the red. Still here, so real ain't dead. Nook Turner's a legend, not a preacher or reverend, but I still speak the truth in her. Ain't nobody ever did what I did in my city. When the times got hard, y'all boys got spooked. Who had the keys to the town when he was 15? Had his own in the city by 18. But still no congratulating, cause the ones that he tried to help just kept hating. I dusted off and kept skating. Knew what I wanted, so I had to go take it. Too many naysayers with their mouth open, so my bank had to make a statement. I ain't just talk about it, I did it. Walked out of city, car with 6 digits. Then I took it all back to the block to change the way my people was living. Let me say it like this so you get the picture. Maybe it was buried, let me make it look clear. Look here, I've been had followers way before Facebook, way before Twitter. Nook is the man, you know that that's true. Cause when you see me, I see V up in you. And when you see me, you see nothing but proof. I held it down for decades and still ain't through. But believe I'm a legend. I'm a legend. Everything I touch, turn to gold. I touch my city, now we rockin' like the Super Bowl. Who done did what I did? Held the city down since I was a kid. Now a grown man still on the top of the list of the feds. So you're missing, I still love the kids. I'm a keep a bag, I still got bread. Me and my people stay fed. O2 draped in the red. Still here, so real ain't dead. Keep a bag, I still got bread. Me and my people stay fed. O2 draped in the red. Still here, so real ain't dead. I'm a legend. Austin, Texas. Y'all remember this song right here? It's a Nook classic. Before gentrification in Austin, we was throwing up our zip code, Eastside 02. So if you watching right now, put your zip code up and we gonna take it back in the past. Nook Turner, let's represent. I'm from the A, that's why I stay. Home of the Longhorns, that's where I was born and raised. I'm from the A, that's why I stay. Flipping down MLK, sipping on Perry Bay. I'm from that Austin, Texas, that's where I cash my checks. That 17 years where I'm at and what I represent. Best believe till I'm dead and gone. This gon' be my home, like Dear Earnhardt. I smash the gas on these streets I comb. Home of the urban center, home of the Longhorns, home of that navy blue, that tight white and that burnt orange. I hit that Martin Luther, Bay giving drops Luther. I'm in a moota, find a tight bra so I can scoop her. We got them yellow bones, we got them sexy reds. Lil' mama bootleg, look like she riding a moped. It's like Lopez. Can't forget about my dark and lovely females from the north side to the projects, so you know that. Boy, Nook, keep it playing in my brand new Hollywood Hennessy throwback. Get it crunk if you in your lap, get it crunk if you on the bus, get it crunk if you in your truck or in the club, just throw it up. That's why I stay home with the Longhorns, that's where I was born and raised. I'm from the A, that's why I stay flipping that MLK, sipping on Perry Bay. Yeah, this next song right here is another Nook classic. East Side, dedicated to the real East Side. Real Black Austin. Come take a trip with me. Take it through the East Side. Yeah, let's take a trip through my mind frame and go back to 1986 before the times changed. On that 13th block right off of 12th Street, me and my kin posted up and we like 12 deep. That's before grandma's high blood pressure and heart problems caused the neighborhood to hit rock bottom. Before the choppers and block bleeding from not eating. Before the sealed indictments, Vivian's not breathing. Those the words I heard from Mama Bird. I almost lost my mind. I sat on the curb, wishing we could still roll, baby. In her station wagon to get them good times back is what I'm asking. We chillin' on the East Side. Real East Side Austin. If you watching this, put your hands up and groove with me. East Side, before gentrification. Real Black Austin. We chillin' on the East Side. This is where we grind or die. Where we to get by. This is where we put it down. Where my people hang out. Yeah. I still ride for the East Side. I ain't tripping on nothing, cause it's the spot where I'ma die. It's the spot where I sleep and where I grind to get by. Where the crooked laws reside and lost souls get high. They classify us as thugs. We go body slums and drugs. But somehow it's young blood, still survive with love. My partners told me keep my head up, and I did that, man. Cause back then, old school partners would give you the game. But things done changed, like it washed away in the rain. I'm trying to breathe and not suffocate, daily in pain. Now where the love at? Seems like it all disappeared. And flashbacks and memories got me sitting here with tears. And I wish that it wasn't days like this. The very thing you take for granted, one day you gon' miss it. So I travel through this world, steady conquering dreams. I'ma still hold it down for the home team. And baby, that's the East Side. East Side, Austin, Texas. Juneteenth, Rosewood Park used to be lit. Jump on it at Rosewood was lit. Yeah, we was chillin' on the East Side. This is where we grind and die. Yeah, where we struggle to get by. This is where we put it down. East Side. Hey, check me out. Yeah, East Side. And what's crazy is they lied to us. They took our land. They sold us a dream and we bought it. And it's amazing that they tell us we free. We're not celebrating Juneteenth. We congregating to change things. It's amazing. So y'all check this out. We still trapped in a cage, but they tell us we free. Dilute our passion and rage to turn our destiny. Integration blindfolded a generation with mistreated by institutions that thrive off our tuition. They didn't want us to learn, they hid knowledge in books. Tears leaking from our eyes and had the strength to look. So how can I talk to my kids and tell them that life is fair? In all honesty, we do better on welfare. But I'm out here trying to do right morning to night. Demoralized just trying to pay for the lights. Shattered dreams evaporated from the stems of pipes. Holy souls of a new day, crushed by these sirens in light. Nook Turner ain't the coward I was taught to fight. But then George Floyd lost his life. Somebody lied to us. Speak the truth and give murder. That's why Pac, he repeating Dr. King in the dirt. It's amazing. They tell us that we free. But all I see is blood stains. Our blood on the streets. They lied to us. And it's amazing how we bought them lies for years, but we giving that back. It's amazing that we bought that, but we want a refund on that. We blindfolded by reality TV that ain't reality. Misusing the youngsters, turning our daughters to casualties. We gotta realize that we still some slaves, standing in line all night for some goddamn J's. And I bet you got something to say. We post on Facebook more than we pray. We lost our way. So let these words marinate. They lied to us so we wouldn't know we great, but we are. Visions of stacked bodies is different from what they showed me. Africa, thousands massacred while we ballin' like Kobe. Locally, we get murdered, pacified with a check. The next day, we on the news thanking the killers for respect. It's amazing how we get fooled by the hate. They got us hooked, so these corporations use us as bait until we all start to realize how amazing we are. We blinded by scars that block the reflection of God. It's amazing.
Nook Turner.
That's why we gotta be on the grind all day until we get what we deserve. All day on the block, no sleep. I'm like all day on my route. What y'all say, I'm all work. While y'all play, been getting paid since the hallway. All day. Never gave a damn what people gotta say. They hate when they see you get paid. So I celebrate when they see you get slaved. Then cry for you when they say you put in the grave. It's a vicious cycle when they preach survival. Then they teach my rival to try to breach my vital. That's why each street side I choose to keep it live, bro. So y'all can see me eating and shining the way that I do. All day grind shape, I ain't taking shorts. Catch me on the block training like I'm playing sports. Trying to see more green than a golf course. So I can sit back and view it through my Tom Force. Didn't believe me, so I had to write a song for it. Came up from nothing but a dream and I want for it. Fell off and bounced back cause I'm so stoic. I'm the king of the city and you boys know it. That's why I'm screaming out all day. Been paid since the hallway 8th grade. Cause I had one wish, no Ray J. To see more good times than JJ. Instead of hollering out Mayday, Mayday, I chose to use my voice as an AK. That's why it's nothing less than 10 bands in my hands. When you see me sliding up the highway screaming out all day on my route. What y'all say, I'm all work. While y'all play, been getting paid since the hallway. Yeah, all day. On my route. What y'all say, I'm all work. While y'all play, been getting paid since the 8th grade. All day. Nook Turner. And shout out to my females that get it all day. She a pro, yeah. We wouldn't be nothing without our strong sisters that got our back. Yeah. You a pro, baby, and I know it. Rock with me, yeah. I know, she a pro. I know, she a pro. She love to work it. She love to work it. She love to work it. Cause she a pro. I step in the club and I'm feeling so good and them haters ain't mad that it's me. I ain't even tripping on these cause I'm sipping on this liquor, taking pictures with a bad little freak. A little thick, something with a bad physique. She know she a pro cause she had to be. You know she top notch to hop in this Jag with me. That's why them lame boys looking sad to me cause they know I'm the boss, know I'm the man. Airport status cause I stay so fly. Narcotic grind cause my money say high. And them don't test cause they know they might die. Yeah, she is a pro, I am a professional. Stacking all these dead presidents on top of each other like they was homosexuals. I'm a Texas nigga with a Cali sweat, with an Empire state of mind. Hustle so legit it'll make MC Hammer mad. And I like my woman like I like my grits, fresh and thick. I ain't greedy, just give me just Brittany and Miss Brina Turner, and y'all can have the rest of it. I know, she a pro. I know, she a pro. She love to work it. She love to work it. She love to work it. Cause she a pro. Real ladies stand up. Yeah, this last song is called Larger Than Life. Cause we gotta be larger than life. We gotta be above haters. Drama, racism, haters don't exist to me. We stay above that. Put your hands up and rock with me. I'm larger than life. I'm bigger than this. I'm above you haters to me. You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. I'm above you haters. Yeah. You don't exist. You ain't on my list. Or the people that I'm down with that I can call alone and the partners that I fuck with. And you can move around with the quickness, I ain't playing no games. Only wanna break bread with those who break bread with me. Ain't running around putting shade on my name. Nah. These be hosting these we like I know that. So I stay on the low and keep pimping this old school game like throwback. Nook Turner's the truth and the proof. What you see, I got my cake right. And I know that these servers be looking for certain, but my grind is an anti-venom to these snake bites. My enemies invisible, I can't even see they. In the club with a drink and a Batman, so I don't even notice, so I walk right past. You beneath me ain't worth my breath, not my time, not even for a sec. Rather keep my mind on, get my next check, cause Nook Turner is now on deck. I'm on deck, I'm bigger than this. I'm above you haters to me. You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. I'm above you haters to me. You don't exist. I'm larger than life. Yeah, we above racism. Cause we finna kick down them doors. We above not getting ours. We soaring like eagles right now. Yeah. I'm a plug, you haters. Them boys find out I'm the man and they mad. Pull a bad miss that I already had. Shut your mouth quick, mind, don't brag. I'm on top while you're falling down their pants, that sack. Remember I was understudy, now I'm boss like that. Them nothing move unless I give it a pass. Haters wanna blitz, but I audible quick. I'm a young bitch, young, executing for the cash. Get that cash. And that's what it's about, getting cash. Economic justice. We're gonna stop the police from killing us, and we're gonna get what's owed to us. We're gonna stay larger than life, above the haters, and we're gonna grind until we get ours. It's a new day. And you heard it right here from Nook Turner, Austin, Texas. We're not celebrating Juneteenth. We're uniting on Juneteenth for a new day. Love y'all.
Happy Juneteenth, everyone. My name is Bernadette Pfeiffer, and I'm here at the Carver Museum. I am here especially today to invite you to join us at George Washington Carver Ambassadors. We are an organization that sponsors, in a fiduciary way, events that support and celebrate the culture of African Americans in Austin, Texas, and beyond. We celebrate, and I say, who you are and how far we've come. I would hope that you would join the ambassadors. I would hope that you would take the initiative to investigate and then joining us, because this is a special place, the Carver Museum is, and we are a special organization.
Black queer poet, educator, organizer, and student affairs professional living outside of gender. They've received many fellowships and publications, most notably the Lambda Literary, the Hudson Wright Foundation, the Watering Hole, and Cincinnati Review. Catch them talking sweetness and other non-human things online. Without further ado, check out KB.
I'm tired of taking orders, answering phone calls, wasting time sweeping floors that aren't mine, working for Daniel, David, Lester, being annoyed by Becky, Lindsay, Heather, getting all my customers stolen because I'm not the pretty girl at the bar, leaving clues like an amateur sleuth that I don't want to be here, going to, leaving work broke. I'm just tired. Tired of telling trauma, not today, Satan. Tired of telling depression, not today, Satan. Tired of being, damn it, I messed up.
Hi,
I'm tired of taking orders, answering phone calls, wasting time sweeping floors that aren't mine, working for Daniel, David, Lester, being annoyed by Becky, Lindsay, Heather, getting all my customers stolen because I'm not the pretty girl at the bar, leaving clues like an amateur sleuth that I don't want to be here, going to, leaving work broke. I'm just tired. Tired of telling trauma, not today, Satan. Tired of telling depression, not today, Satan. Tired of being human and feeling, not any day, but especially not today. I'm tired of being the black person in your workshop workspace. Tired of teaching how not to be racist, sexist, stupid. Tired of talking when no one's listening and shaking my head to your senile status quo. In a perfect world, I'd be somewhere away from here. Running swift with my pink slip, ready to slit anyone who dismissed me with heart-bleeding bliss and sit in your classroom with a grin, waiting on my turn to spit my needed feedback on your black poem, not wondering if this is where I'm supposed to be. I'd have enough money to get my AC fixed, lose enough weight for old jeans to fit, then get drinks at Stonewall to reminisce on a time when I wasn't tired, and smoking, taking risks were the only sins I embraced, heart full with love, hands dripping with possibility. Thank you. My name is KB, and I'm a black, queer, non-binary miracle. And I'm so happy to be here with y'all today. I'm gonna read 3 more poems and then get out of your way, but I really hope that everyone tuning in is having a great time. So, I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out to the DFW area. And I love to read a poem about my feelings. It's called Greetings from Fort Worth, Texas. I want to love this city. The street I grew up on where 3 men brown as church pews roll in dirt as cops suffocate their wistful wrists. Dogs sniffing through the newly built house that's since been boarded up. The corner where Ramy and Stall Cup meet, where I first smoked with a young boy in orange shoes who now rocks an orange jumpsuit. The brown sauce smothered pork chops and stormy Mondays that fill your tummy till you feel a kind of heaven. I want this city to be loved for downtown and Eastwood equally. When I went to university up the street, they told me not to drive past the train tracks because it's sketchy over there. Like being thrust into whiteness isn't sketchy enough. Like wax-dripping candles at Dunbar High vigils aren't just as pretty as the Christmas parade of lights on 7th Street. I hate to love this city. Where the stop sign on Berry has 6 painted under stop so you know what hood it is. Where I first felt love, like true, true love, breathing on the side of my neck on the littest of school nights from a boy who these days pushes daisies. I love this city. If you lay on the wood in Rusted Nail where Southside and the burbs meet, you hear church ladies humming. Thank you. I'm black in America, right? And it would not be right of me to not read poems about that. Yeah, a lot of my work is imagining better outcomes for black people, and this is a poem that does just that. It's called Black Life Circa 2029. Clean fridge. Spacious, carpeted living room, newly swept floors, a wooden desk table, designated lunchtime every day at noon, SZA playing on vinyl, window blinds open and intact, money crisp and resting in the bank, sour gummy worms with wine on the counter. I visit my mother regularly and tell her I love her. I don't flinch when my father raises his arm. My father raises his arm to hug me. The hood walks me, sometimes I walk it back. The hood is a small utopia of green grass. All the passing Cadillacs are Barbie painted. I walk the east side and don't get hit on. Black men gleam gold teeth, and there are no police. I go up the street to eat, and there are no police. The black boy shoots a toy gun, still no police. There are no police at the school or hiding behind exit signs on the freeway. I don't clutch my steering wheel when black and white cars appear close. I don't get handcuffed or questioned. My lover doesn't have to hold me. I don't have to call in black the next day. I don't replay the night in my head. The ticket doesn't get paid off. There isn't a target on my back that I can't remove. There isn't a target on my face when I cry at night or in the morning or in the restroom during my designated lunch closer to 12:30. I love my land comfortable. I love this life loud. I have a living. I have a room. Thank you. I'm going to end on this last poem. If you're still tuning in, I love you. And hit me up, on the internet at ErtaKB. I be on there. This one's called When the Lights Shut Off, after a Kendrick Lamar song. I want the Odd Future shirt in my closet to go to Kay. Maybe she'll need it to remember my Tide detergent trademark, or how striped and colorful I was when silence feels fatal. Remind her of Afropunk, when she almost fainted at that Tyler, the Creator concert, and we left because her dirt-covered face under New York limelight mattered more. The moshing to party isn't over. I want my glasses to go to D. After all, she helped me see the significance of circles, whether it be shaking in slow rotation at any sweaty bar on 4th Street, or the fog marks flashing on my frames while we succumb to the desire behind our eyelids. I want my ashes scattered in the Trinity River while Kendrick Lamar curates the melancholy of my homies. There are no Photoshop flower crowns allowed. I want everything else left to CJ so he can bloom instead. And the churches, hoods, outcasts, enemies, I know they all will sing about me. Say I wish, I could have, I would have, I see me. I'll remind them it's okay. Then I'll finally see Tia again. We'll hug and kiss, then sing to the crowd. At the end of me is only a fossil. The things I once owned, the body I once homed, I hurt, but I love you much. I promise, better is coming. At the end of me is only a fossil. The things I once owned, the body I once homed, I hurt, but I love you much. And I promise, better is coming. Thank you.
Pamela Benson Owens, Acting Executive Director of Austin's Black Cultural Arts District, 6 Square. We are so glad you joined us today. We've been asked, all of us on this project, what were we going to do about Juneteenth in the time of COVID-19? That's a crazy question. We were going to do what we've always done, and that's be resilient and carry on. That's why we have this event today, this virtual experience, Stay Black and Live. And we're celebrating Juneteenth. The slaves in Texas got the message late. And in this time of social unrest, many of you have as well. But we're here to tell you that we've always been here, culturally relevant, historically significant, here on the east side of Austin, making it happen, uplifting and learning together, growing and moving forward. And then there's you. The time is now more than ever to give and support all of us, the organizations that are committed to uplifting Black culture here in Austin, Texas. We are asking you to join us. Enjoy your time, sit back, but then what? Do something. Give to the organizations that continue to be relevant and moving the culture forward. Thank you.
My name is Stephanie Lang, and I have a few poems I'm going to share with you. I am not here, not completely. The best of me is tied up in yesterday. The rest fixed to hear the whispered stories of the women who hold me, naming and loving me through dimensions, sending me back each night for our survival. I feed on their stories, devouring them by the mouthful, mixing it with my own. I am full. Tapestry. Granny sprinkled red brick dust round my bed and burned dry sage around my door. Bathed me in lavender, sang to me in Choctaw, spoke to me in Gullah, fed me pot liquor, Johnny cakes, and shortening bread, braided strips of indigo-colored fabric in my hair, rubbed my skin with shea butter and mineral oil, made me doll houses out of salt grass and play clothes out of cotton, gave me apple cider for my chest colds and filled my wounds with spider webs, taught me about my seeing eye and walking spirits, lit altar candles, said rosaries, and prayed for me, called me her sweet girl, taught me how to love, saved me. One by one. Gather your stories of sorrow, pleasure, struggle, joy. Wrap them in tobacco leaves, seagrass, cotton, lay them at the shore, and wait. Wait until the moon comes home, until the salt dissolves the pain and the waves engulf your spirit, faithfully carrying your memories one by one to our mother who sits at the bottom of the ocean on bleach bones and cowrie shells, waiting for her daughters to return. Do you see them? In red clay and sand, brown and black lands, rooted rows of oak, cedar, elm, and pecan. Wood-framed cabins, now cafes and backyard studios, vineyards where cotton, sugarcane, and corn once stood. Former plantation houses turned boutique hotels. On church pews near white candles and blue bottles, rested horseshoes and burlap, broken headstones and granite, strips of dry cowhide, discarded iron gags and shackles. In creek beds, lakes and rivers, from the hill country to the prairie, the valley to the mountains, Gulf Coast to canyons, counties, cities, and towns, weaving smoky rings of evening sorrow and morning joy, hanging heavy in the air, each molecule fixed to this lone star, set fragile on wounded and weary soil, holding the coarse voices of our ancestors, these artisans of leather, pottery, glass, and yarn, these poets and musicians, these healers, seers, and root workers, leaders, organizers, these pottery makers, these glass makers, these pastors and teachers, these field hands and farmers, ranchers and ranch hands, cooks and fishermen, carpenters, tailors, seamstresses, blacksmiths, inventors. These women and men, children, babies, daughters and fathers, mothers and sons, speaking to us, calling for us since 1865 through this land, this space, this place built on their bones. Breathe in occupied whispers through full lungs and elongated bodies to stretch past convenient lies and crack open these stories, frozen in time and earth, catching each sacred testimony as it drips slowly through open lips and parched tongues to trickle down our throats, giving comfort to punctured hearts weary from lifetimes of heaviness fused to our skins, to center and unleash ourselves, to commune with truth, untethered and whole, fixed and expansive on this bittersweet day of origins late and venomous, this day of contemplation and reflection, this anniversary of duality, of triumph and injustice, eve of freedom deferred, anchored in a legacy of resiliency and trauma, grief and mourning. An annual recalibration of our focused intentions, our purpose, our historical and collective memory passed from line to line. We, the living embodiment of divine love, of hope personified, of faithfulness, will never be alone. Thank you. Yay!
Host, teaching artist, and public speaker living right here in Austin, Texas. He's hosted open mic events for more than 20 years, including Spoken and Heard at Kick Butt Coffee, an event curated from 2007 to 2017. He served as director of the Austin International Poetry Festival from 2012 to 2015, and his most recent book, Element 615, was published by Lit City Press in 2017. Check out my man, Joe Brundage.
This is a poem about my friends. My closest friends are heathens, if not cryptids, aberrations, anomalies, oddities, true kaiju, Morlocks situated away in detached, nonconformist, flower-topped thorn factories that do not have to smile for you, freaks with razor blade grins unfettered from your fetishes, unbound and willingly tied to their freedom, ground-pounding, light-working, earth-bound seraphim, sin-soaked saints past and beyond your forgiveness, living only to atone, butterflies that glow in the dark because they had to find their way out somehow, things that go bump in the night have tea with, monsters with their hearts big enough to hold a space for you, know exactly when you need a hug, but know to ask you first. Folks hoping to get their souls back. Souls that the devil won't even touch with a 10-foot pole. Folks that got nothing but soul left. Pronoun-resistant, self-identified beasts, too classy to be classified. Religiously disillusioned, yet so spiritually devout that they carry the church inside them. They carry their demons just to give them to God personally. They keep crosses on their skin in case they forget God again. People who will love you like acid jazz and whiskey at 3:12 in the morning. Cats that will not be cataloged or easily referenced. Low-key masterminds, undeclared geniuses. Some of the sapio-sexiest carbon-based life forms that I know. Wise enough to not know anything. Old enough to not think themselves better than you. Absolute badasses. People who didn't see themselves until they became invisible. People who didn't find themselves until they were truly lost. Folks who were absent the day they taught everybody else to be cool because they already knew. They who keep the day on its toes while keeping the night tired and satiated. Them who starved started living from their heart the day that they escaped their mind. Soldiers born in it will toe the line for you, stand with you if not carry you. Warriors that will go to battle on any front. Fighters died in the wool. Teachers that will let you spout every curse word but quit. Human divining rods, dowsing for the very best in you. Break their bread with you because you have nothing if you cannot give. They who have outlived the armchair prophecies became more than the labels that are levied against them, only to make themselves my heroes when I tell you about my friends, my comrades, my tribe, my collective of individuals. Be advised, we are not the we you are used to. Nothing like what your eyes may tell you. Believe whatever you heard about us. We give the myopic headaches when we come into view. We are not lost because we don't know who we are. We are lost to you because you no longer deserve us. Devoid of any explanation that you might feel we owe you. My crew be so very motley, but this exquisite mess, this bunch of outright outliers, this beautiful mosaic, this tumultuous tapestry of peoples from separate paths that I choose to move parallel with. We are the flotsam that drifted from wherever, bound by holding to each other no matter where the tide takes us. And I don't know how they found me. Don't know where they came from. But I would not trade them. Not a one. This next piece is called If I Could Die a Good Death. If I could die a good death, it would be with everyone I love around me. It would be with all my affairs and orders, every apology made, all my debts paid, every last hug I got in me given to everyone that needed it, everything done and someone there to pick up where I left off, everyone I ever loved knowing I not once regretted saying it, with me saying something cool like, let's just see how this goes, or stand back, I'm going to try science, or no, I'm not going to leave you. With me earning the right to lay it down. My children's smiles on the back of my eyelids, me smiling within the storm, with not one person saying that the weight of his convictions was more than he could bear, all of my fears forgiven, with forgiveness given, walking away unfettered with the shackles behind me, my cage open and empty, with me no longer there to rattle it, my fists clenched and my foes laid down before me, with the sun setting down behind me and the stars applauding all in front of me, a kiss on my brow as permission to let go, heaven confirming my reservation with no reservations left. Ain't no Kool-Aid in my heart, all the anger long gone with nothing left on the list and nothing else to say because you get it with me knowing that I did everything I could and to the best of my ability before I finally lay it down, ready to do it again in the next life. Shout out to the money that's gone before it gets here. The moments you can't seem to make much of and the miracles that always seem to forget your address when trouble don't last always offers little comfort when you really don't know how much time you got left, where all the freedom is subjective and the hustle justifies everything, even how you felt about yourself later. Shout out to the days where you're not so sure. The days when survival goes from being an instinct to a goal, an eventuality, and aspiration. Please know that while you are often broke, you will never be broken. What you lack is nothing compared to what you have. That shaking when you speak is you rattling the cage that you keep yourself in. I know that there are days where you can't even trust the wall you got your back to, where the only thing you can afford to spend is what little time you got left wishing you had more. What you need to know is that it's okay. Even the glue falls apart sometimes. To all the canned responses we keep ready to serve, to where all we have left to say is more than we want to tell, to where all you have is your pain, you're too scared to give it away, to where you confuse your scars with your birthmarks. The good news is you're not crazy. The bad news is that you will be. you don't write some of this down. Letter to George Zimmerman. Dear Mr. Zimmerman, history will not be kind to you for ending his story. Death is disgusted in you. The human race is ashamed of you. Courage called you coward. Bravery no longer calls your house a home. Honor has divorced you for cheating on her with ignorance. If you have children, may they leave you with your manhood in exchange for stifling his. His name was Trayvon. His life was near his prime before you made him a prime suspect in a crime he chose to commit. The offense was obviously existing, which obviously offended you, Mr. Zimmerman. I wish murder on no one, but I sincerely wish you caught the bullet of every little fit the description colored child. Death is too good for you. I pray you only know the pain while you carry every breath made for them. Dearest George, that precious light of a man boy, that fucking coon, allowed the world to see how you are truly covered. Those who stand at your side can continue doing themselves the favor of staying quiet. This is about you. Crawl from beneath them like a man. He stepped out of his home, an innocent-hued man being nothing save himself. Armed with nothing more than his mother's smile, his father's fire, his own purchase. Nothing in his pocket but change, and inadvertently, unfortunately, he died getting it for us. God rest his soul. The justice you get will be as swift as the bullet you gave him, as sweet as the high fructose corn syrup in his bed, sweeter than the 400 Skittles in a 2.5-ounce bag of candy. You will fall further than the shell that laid at your feet, and as empty. Try all you want to disappear like the wisp of smoke from that gun, but there will be no sanctum for killing someone with more caliber than you. May the hole in you grow bigger than the hole you left in that baby. This was someone's baby, George. Somebody's son. Somebody's friend. And now he's a memory. Something you will wish to God that you weren't. With one bullet, you murdered an entire family. The children he would have had one day, they now mourn him as they stand alongside him in heaven. You should thank him. He made you famous, you, your family, and anyone with the name Zimmerman. Georgie, since you can't see fit to omit an apology, I hope you choke on your justification. No better. I want them to put that child's coffin on a carriage, yoke you to it, and make you pull it through every neighborhood on earth that has lost somebody to probable cause. I hope that you live forever, you sick synonym of a human being. Dear George Zimmerman, even if I was atheist, I would believe in heaven just enough to send you to hell myself, but this is not my place, and you are not worth my soul. And I'd rather you suffered right here on earth. Instead of wishing you die, I just ask that his family live on and that you live forever. Dear George, this is only the beginning of the rest of your life. Take it like the man that you are not. Dear George, we poets have bullets too, and so very many will have your name on them. This is my last poem. It's entitled America. A bill of goods for services rendered that will never be paid. A nation that declared its independence while other people served them the tea that they didn't throw away. America is a lie that gets easier to tell each and every July. A country that will tell you that if you work hard enough, your dreams are possible, but will teach you that if you are worked hard enough, you can make someone else's possible as you play three-card Monte against a hand so slight you forget you were never even supposed to win. America is an institution caging the idea. America is weaponized hope. America is something that will eventually happen someday. My name is Joe Burnage, a.k.a. Element 615. Take care of you for me.
Anastasia, formerly known as Anya, is an Anastasia, formerly known as Anya, is an Austin-based rap artist, vocalist, and innovator. In the years since her debut project, Anastasia has worked to design and define her own niche with modern music, releasing several well-received projects, earning the recognition and respect of media publications and listeners worldwide, and launching nonprofit organization G.E.A.Y.A to empower women and girls through music.
I'd like to dedicate this performance to all my people everywhere around the world. Yeah, speak on it. So I decided that I'm done with all the dumb-ish, dump the luggage, little cousin. See, the subject of discussion, whether I was or I wasn't, means nothing. I had a vision on the road to redemption. I was marching for gold, for fortune. Now I'm indifferent, my portion. Be persistence, be resistance, throw caution to the wind, till I win, until my end. Even then, tell the boys, my coffin is my conscience. It's Bible, it's chisel, not rival, not opposition, nor title, nor position. It's nothing when it comes to my survival or ambition. I wanna be for the better, not chief, nor beggar, not chief, nor beggar, not chief, nor beggar. So I decided that the status shouldn't matter. If I could write, well, I am, and I was, and I shall be. It's for the diamonds. In the dust, in the cavalry. For the grinders, and the thugs quite naturally. For the old heads and the young cats and the thoroughbreds and they throwbacks, surviving, good practice, stay humble when you're driving. Dreaming is for the mattress, scheming is for the masses who earn masters with no classes. God blesses your titles, your positions. It's nothing when it comes to our survival, our traditions. We want to be for the better, not chief nor beggar, not chief nor beggar, not chief nor beggar. Cut it. We have a liftoff. Look, everything risky to everything crispy. Everything hits me, but everything's history. Everything simply, everything get me. Everything tempts me, but everything is empty. I give everything in me for everything to miss me. Message to the future, know my grandkids listening. Want a masterpiece, make everything sistine. What's flattery, kids? Everything's ending. Every nano challenge, hold your balance, doesn't matter. You just keep sprinting, offer no collateral. Foster your ministry, rebel, be a radical, son. You got it honest cause your grandmother was magical. Everything practical is everything applicable. Nothing beats the message when you love who you rapping it to. Life is what happens to you, snap and get trapped in it too. Cooler heads prevail, it's a skill, I'ma pass it to you. Everything is nothing without passion. Everything you want requires action. Everything's a question, answer in your own fashion, but forward. Anyone can tell you anything, you decipher everything. Lastly, everything is yours. Make everything work even when everything hurts. Aside from everything, please know your own worth. Aspire to the heavens, set fire to the earth and conquer everything. Hey, that's for my people. My name is Anastasia. This is DJ Don Tizzle on the ones and twos. We're going to keep this thing going. Just to let you know a little bit about who I am and where I'm from. Shout out to Kid Jones on the beat. Long story short, I've been a lot of things. I got another side of me. I've been on both sides of things. I've been double-minded, double-crossed, I double-dated, double-parked, I double-worked my bubble off. Without a thought, they say I'm mindless. Touche, but I offer these prophecies are timeless. I beat my demons back, call them spineless. Corrupt chiropractor, I practice in silence. To this, a microphone involved. I come to life. Yeah, therefore I can take what people say with a dash of salt. Words are for the page, I let my actions talk. What you see is kinda it, on account of it being like 11:59. I mean, I think I'm kinda it. You see, we running out of time, we got
limit him in this, so why would I be anything at all besides a hit? Okay, I'll be that then, whatever that may be, but be assured I'll be it better than the man who came before. Hey, call it what you will. Call me what you will. Call it like you see it. You can call it how you feel. I'll be that. I'll be that. I'll be that. Yeah, and I'll be that. Any label you can think is a dictionary. Throw it at me, see if it takes. I'll be that. I'll be that. I'll be that. Yo, mainlining on the main line, shooting up the truth, trying to end up freer than I was ever supposed to. Getting close to the realest specimen you ever spoke to or didn't. Surely that's purely your decision. Yeah, scarlet letter on my chest, letter A, a stamp on your baby, always be the best. Honestly, I do. I've been engaged to the game. I tell him honestly, I do, and so I'm taking his name. As for any opposition, they trembling in they Timbs. That mean they shaking in they boots. I telling it in La Boutins. They know the score. I'm pulling 8 or more, about a 10. If I lose a couple points, it's not a problem. Inception, rhyme within a rhyme, Easter egg, resurrection. My father blessing, added size to my Stetson. See how the world taught me, see the lies in her lesson. I do, so please know who you addressing. Call it what you will, yeah. Call me what you will, yeah. Call it like you see it, you can call it how you feel. I'll be that, I'll be that, I'll be that, and I'll be that, yeah. Any label you can think is a dictionary, throw it at me, see if it takes. Hey. I'll be that, I'll be that, I'll be that, and I'll be that. Yeah, see, so I've learned it really doesn't matter too much what people say. Pay attention to what they do and how they rock. Yeah, yeah. And I don't know about you, I just want to live free. I don't know about you, but I just want to live free. I just want to live free. I just want to live free. Yeah. Sometimes this is what freedom looks like, though. Please understand where I'm coming from. It all adds up to something gotta give. It could have been a lot of little things along a lot of years. Must have been a handful of bitter pills. Must have been a hard way to live, but you better deal. The world don't forgive. You know me, read a fairy tale to someone else, but feed me real please. It's all I ever ask, so people will test you, people do use. You do not trust these new dudes. People will lie to your face, but you must stay as fly as new shoes anyway. So what if the world understand? The world wasn't there when you rode for that man and stayed up with them kids and broke down over bills and moved houses and made holidays work and you did it like nothing. So now you can roll like you don't owe nobody not nothing. Don't need to explain. The chip on your shoulder is really not for man to understand. But all that I've seen made me all I am. All that I've seen made me all I am. No, it hasn't been pretty. I don't need to justify my attitude to nobody. I hope you can feel me. I'm out here for being mine. I remember a girl who ain't no better. But circumstances will grow you fast. And your decisions will bite you later. Too much of the bull will make you bitter. You can't mess with love, it don't love you back. You don't get no sleep because that's for quitters. The world made a beast and it's about to get her. Please understand. Please understand me. Can you understand she who walks the line between love and hate? Can you understand me? Can you understand me? The angel, the beast, that's just the start of it. Yeah. I'm just a crazy combination of all the above. Don't judge. I'm just a crazy combination of all the above. Please understand. People will test you, people do use. People will talk, but not step in your shoes and take a walk. I'm glad they could choose. You ain't hit the cement every day with people. It wasn't people that paid your dues. Next thing you know, they'll be saying they don't owe you no juice, but don't insult me with no excuse. You don't hear me? Just don't insult me with no excuse. Let me be really unapologetic. Let me speak nothing but the honest truth. Let me speak firmly so they don't forget it. Let me be wise because of what I've been through. And please let me be the one that said it. Because sometimes it's just what you gotta do. Please understand. Please understand me. Can you understand she who walks the line between love and hate? Can you understand me? Can you understand me? The angel, the beast, that's just the start of it. Yeah. I'm just a crazy combination of all the above. Don't judge. I'm just a crazy combination of all the above. Please understand. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Please understand me. I know somebody out there feels me. Let it go. And if I didn't make it clear who I am, once again, my name is Anastasia. Singer, songwriter, rapper, vocalist, writer, thinker, lover, yeah. And this is my philosophy. Maintaining my balance, oh yeah. Growing my care, practicing my yoga, like it's money and power, maintaining my balance, oh yeah. Growing my care, practicing my yoga. Growing my care, practicing my yoga. Growing my care, practicing my yoga. One day I'll be blowing this care, mastering my yoga. Yeah, been on this walk every day for no real reason other than better weather, but it's that every other season. If you into waiting, it's wisdom and patience. It's only by hustle that I'm breathing. But listen, that's never been a dilemma. Look, I got places I'm trying to be in. Look, I got boys and they need their dinner. I remember when I didn't feel it. Different chick, different spirit. Not days lit bomb and a look calm and I kill it. I wrap my mind around a lot, hundreds of thousands of islands. I could either find me one or not. I think I can find me one tonight because I'm clever with what I got. How about I've been growing my care, practicing my yoga, like it's money and power, maintaining my balance, oh yeah. Growing my care, practicing my yoga, like it's money and power, maintaining my balance, oh yeah. Growing my care, practicing my yoga. Growing my care, practicing my yoga. Growing my care, practicing my yoga. One day I'll be blowing this care, mastering my yoga. So, I don't know where you are out in the world, but breathe. Just take a second and do this with me. Yeah, breathe. It's one thing we all gotta do. Yeah, breathe. You know, your care and yoga is your money and your power, your health and your wealth, your emotional balance, your physical balance, your bank balance, all that. And never, ever, ever letting anybody knock you off your balance. I appreciate you taking the time to come through, listen, learn, open your mind, your ears, and your heart to some new stuff. Once again, my name is Anastasia. This is DJ Don Tizzle. Let's give him a love song. We'll do one of the love songs. Fresh water, baby, I'm trying to learn your ways, learn your ways. Oh, because love is everything. Fresh water, baby, I'm trying to learn your ways. Somewhere the dewdrops fall on it, so I just might call on it. It's funny how you never really say it, but you walk it as she, he who is my equal. I'm just glad each other saw it, but I tend to get a bit excited when the wind's right. He seen the sun at midnight. I stun him in some skin tights. They send him home 3 nights. We trying to get it in right. Fashion show, come on, introduce me to them pinstripes. Wait a sec, what changed? Wait a sec, upgrade. Now he's so loud you can't tell that man nothing. You ever seen a black card, suntan, hounding me from London. How you but one man? He picking up the language. He killing in that fragrance. Smelling like he got the time but limited on patience. Smelling like the type who makes a living on vacation. You smack of liberation and I'm just in your breeze. Fresh water, baby, I'm trying to learn your ways. Gotta learn your ways. Just started the last time you headed overseas. It came back smelling like YSL, well. Came back smelling like YSL, well. Just a subtle difference, just a taste on the pillowcase. What distance? Sundown, buzz me when you touch down. Let's figure out how we gon' ever keep your luggage bust down. Somehow, they say you get exactly what you want now. No doubt, coming off casual takes a bit of know-how. We know now, I'd love to practice what you teaching. I bet together we could make our presence overreaching. I bet you we be fly to death for one electric season. Make it so that people can't believe that they breathing, so they follow the feeling. It's something deaf about your presence, I follow the feeling. I know we try to keep our heads, but they all on the ceiling. Well, I was thinking about you in the bottle this evening. I find the notes in that bouquet to be very revealing. You know I can go on and on about it all night, but check. One time. Fresh water, baby, I'm trying to learn your ways. Gotta learn your ways. How do I tell them? Just started the last time we headed overseas. Overseas. and came back smelling like YSL. YSL, well. Came back smelling like YSL. Yeah, yeah. Like $1 million fresh off of fresh water. He's right on time. Fresh water, baby, I'm trying to learn your ways. Hey, we got one more before we get out of here. Let's do it. You ever felt like a big fish in a small pond? You ever felt like maybe your one small tiny voice could change the world? This one's for you. Yeah, I could never comprehend little ponds, how you swim. I'm infatuated with the life. I belong in the pond where the whales get it on. I've been waiting for my time. Real big facts. Little fishy might find that I don't fit in, 'cause I went and got big fat. Hey, eating good in the waters where the sharks get it in. About to swing out wide in the intersection. Glide by, knocking pictures off the wall. Big tuna, roam around where she like, it get interesting. Not about to miss a meal, not at all. Never comprehend little ponds, how you swim. Big tuna, I'm infatuated with the life. I belong in the pond where the whales get it done. I've been waiting for my time. Flex, big energy. Big tuna flex, big energy. Big tuna flex, big energy. Big tuna. Not the stuff in the can. No. Uncaught, unbought. Out here living free. About to go to stain, rolling off in the sea. Yeah. Real big facts. Little fishy finna hear all about where I've been. Let the fishy stay big mad. 'Cause I'm down to come around just to wake 'em up again. About to swing out wide in the intersection. Fly by, knocking pictures off the wall. Big tuna, roam around where she like. She say, what permission? Big tuna finna bounce and see it all. Never comprehend little ponds, how you swim. Big tuna, I'm infatuated with the light. I belong in the pond where the whales get it done. I've been waiting for my time. Flex, big energy. Big tuna flex, big energy. Big tuna flex, big energy. Big energy. I could never comprehend little ponds. I'm infatuated with the life. You know how that feels. Big energy.
Don Tizzle.
Ebony Stewart is an international touring poet and performance artist. Her work speaks to Black experience with emphasis on gender, womanhood, and race, with the hopes to be relatable, remove shame, heal minds, encourage dialogue, and inspire folks in marginal communities. Y'all check out Ebony.
To the white woman whose YouTube comment said, she is tired of every other American poem being about race or rape. I'm not sure if compassion fatigue happens because no one taught you how not to be the oppressor, or because no one taught you how not to be oppressed, but your comment reminds us that no one cares about us. Us. You're right. There are no new topics. Just old problems written into new pleas to a country that refuses to reckon with its own sickness. We Americans, land of the free, can only keep our motto if we keep our mouths closed. And isn't that what all rapists want? Control and a silenced victim? Do you realize that someone has stopped listening to this poem because I am first Black and also a woman? Black, if I'm alive still, woman, if I haven't disappeared yet, got anything anybody in the world might need except my body must be what's left for the taking. I'm not sure how we became treasures we can't afford to keep, but there are all kinds of women who have been raped, who hoped their warm body hearts would stop beating, but still got up and went to work the next day. What we know is it's hard to comfort a girl that doesn't let on she's hurting. So praise every woman that speaks out against her rapist. Praise the ones who didn't but got their healing from the poems you are tired of hearing. How easy your life must be. To only be able to sit through the happy while we try and believe the only things we need to remember about suffering is that eventually it ends. 3 times now. On social media, I have personally watched a Black person be murdered because the United States is still making us pay for the way we look or the guilt it feels, but a person of color's only glory, hallelujah, is as long as we didn't die, then we didn't die. Do you realize? When our mothers say, I love you, she is also saying, stay alive. Come back to me whole, in one piece, and not a hashtag or another dead nigga's death you have to watch on repeat. Us poets, whose duty is to write about the times right, because we don't know when we too will become extinct. Black ink from Black poets who dare to write about all this Black death instead of hiding behind everything. We're thinking how privileged your life must be. That you could be tired of hearing poems about race or rape while we the poets write about an extinguished race and violated bodies that keep being raped. It's not hard to believe you're tired. But can you imagine how exhausted we the poets must be? My name is not convenient. It is the forgotten child stolen from historical value. a burden to the grief that haunts you. Before my name could be full and brave, it was lynched and barbecue skeptical. My name has been raped, branded, and whipped. My name is the chocolate milk tea your babies clung to and from, a forgotten protagonist of forgotten facts. Did you forget how the stories go? My name is how easy it is to misplace the truth, to strip me of all this mighty so I could be a life under servitude. My name is a reminder of nigger children who get murdered in the South, in the North, in the East, in the West, because my name is a threat. My name is the absence in your amen. And did you forget how the stories go? My name ain't never got a pass, can't. Got too much oil slick, too much scratch, punch, and fight. My name is real confrontational, ain't interested in your comfortable. My name, bite too raw, must have been caged, must have been animalistic once. My name is only necessary after it benefits you. You say my name ain't right. Well, mama say everything that has a beginning began in me. Say I'm a blistering queen. Say my name is a filter, no the light gotta pass through me. My name is a giant. It's rise, it's healing, it's learning to remember itself. It's the Congo, the beating sound you dance to. My name is utterance of struggle, meets pride, meets grace, meets visible. Yeah, you see me. Reinventing myself, reclaiming my power. My name is a hero that freed ourselves. My name is newborn Negro and new growth. My name, done trying to figure out why you don't love me. My name is a wealthy affirmation. My name is what blackness done been through and can be. My name say I can't be impossible because I be in existence. Dear black girl, you mispronounce wonder. You hand me down strange fruit, you splintered and spray rooted life, you stately poor mansion mouth with the stars falling out. You grip, grab, and growl. You hold on, stuck black. You surviving scorched temple. Sway. You bob head, battle rap, body and graffiti tongues, cause cacophonies. You harmony and hip hop booty, legs be, standing be, fly be, gathered, raising smile, bulging back pockets for long walk home. Be ready. Be two to the body and one to the face. Be kicking, be screaming, be calling all your pieces back. Be love. Be black woman, so been no house. As mama taught you how to make a braid and break bread with the Amazons, girls. Hey. You knotted brown black. You dark meat. You volcanic laugh, say I own myself, say I validate me and birth gods, raised your mama, and your mama's mama ain't nothing but a mammy, but taught you everything you know good. Oh, anyhow, gospel, hallelujah, praise, black girl, sway. Even when your bones hurt, when they make wilt out of your name, try and blow out your flame, you be bigger, show them you got that ether, make them burn slow, you be inferno, be progressive, be fan clap and snap, this shit is magic, you'd have to be a black girl to understand. Show them how it all got started. How the bricks got laid. That this is what happens when your ink spills, when your ancestors dance your worth awake. Dear black girl, sway, swoon, whoosh.
Texas-based songstress whose sound is anything but ordinary, with influences from a wide range of artists such as Erykah Badu, Amy Winehouse, Ella Fitzgerald, and Lauryn Hill. Emerald offers a sound that needs no classification. Emerald Soul is determined to use her platform to aid the progression of society and fulfill vacancy for authentic soul music. Her ideal of success is following her passion for music wherever it leads.
Hey everybody, I'm Meryl Soul. I'm here with Billy Blunt. We're going to be supplying you guys with some uplifting energy. Happy Juneteenth. It's our day to celebrate. I know it's very unprecedented and unpredictable times right now. I know that we're all going through and feeling a lot, so I hope that this can just provide you with a moment of just being centered and feeling positive and uplifting feelings amongst everything that's going on, and just recharge you so we can keep going with this fight that we have uprisen. La da da, la.
Bass songstress whose sound is anything but ordinary, with influences from a wide range of artists such as Erykah Badu, Amy Winehouse, Ella Fitzgerald, and Lauryn Hill. Emerald offers a sound that needs no classification. Emerald Soul is determined to use her platform to aid the progression of society and fulfill vacancy for authentic soul music. Her ideal of success is following her passion for music wherever it leads.
Hey everybody, I'm a Meryl Soul. I'm here with Billy Blunt. We're going to be supplying you guys with some uplifting energy. Happy Juneteenth. It's our day to celebrate. I know it's very unprecedented and unpredictable times right now. I know that we're all going through and feeling a lot, so I hope that this can just provide you with a moment of just being centered and feeling positive and uplifting feelings amongst everything that's going on, and just recharge you so we can keep going with this fight that we have uprisen. La da da, la da 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 da. Smoke, chopping down a tree. I'm rolling up the leaves, getting higher than a sycamore. You can smoke with me. I got hella green, I bought it all, you can't get no more. Think I got a habit, cause I got a habit, addict. I think I got a habit, cause I got a habit, addict. I got this mind and it won't stop racing. All these thoughts need to erase them. Got this green and it can't get wasted. Cash this cloud and we can take it higher and higher. So let me get you higher and higher. We don't be smoking weak, it's just fire. Your worries might as well go retire. So come and ride with me, and I'll go cop a G.E.A.Y.A or two. Don't worry about a thing. Just call me stress relief for you, cause I could be your habit, and I'll make you an addict, You want it, you can have it, Me, you, and Mary, we so attracted. Smoking on that green, and now it's just us three. You wanna smoke? I think I got a habit, cause I got a habit, addict. I think I got a habit, cause I got a habit, addict. And it go like, ooh, yeah, yeah. Purple stuff in that jaw and I blow go like, ooh, yeah, yeah. You paper, vapor, or guard. Got big rims on my car. We smoking right in too deep. Your friends tryna roll with us. I'm like, boy, I ain't tryna be too deep. That's why I need me a two-seat, so I can tell them O's we are 2 feet. All they wanna do is blow through trees. And if they ain't putting them like, excuse me, blow gas, that grass, that wax, that mess around and made me. Mess around and made me. They run it back. See, I don't think it's a habit. I just like to have it, and money is my passion. So for that, I'm an addict, big bad shit, nothing less than a half when I cash it. Getting to the money, living so lavish. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I got a habit, cause I got a habit, addict. I think I got a habit, cause I got a habit, addict. I think I got a habit, cause I got a habit, addict. I think I got a habit, cause I got a habit, addict. Like. This next song is called Syncs, and this is a song I wrote about synchronicities that happen in the universe. Sometimes, you know, numbers you see often, signs that you feel like the universe or your ancestors or God is sending to you. So yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's 11:11 and I'm floating in heaven. I'm so high in the sky, indica is my potion. 2:22 and I'm thinking of you and the places we could go and the things we could do. Now it's 3:33. Are you thinking of me? Why I left your text on red? Sorry, just got busy. 4:44. Think I'm longing for more. Need more light, need more love. Cause I ain't always been the type to speak up, but something that I'm feeling got me tweaking, and I need to know you deeper. I think you might be the one, cause I ain't always been the type to speak up, but something that I'm feeling got me tweaking, and I need to know you deeper, baby, you my. So I have this mantra that I say, and it goes, I am connected to all that is. So if y'all at home feel like singing with me, feel free to join me in this next part, okay? Cause I am connected to all that is. I am connected to all that is. I am connected, yeah, I am connected, yeah, we are connected. And I only think of you on 2 occasions. It's like day, it's like night. Why you so nice, treat me so right, and that's why I ain't always been the type to speak up, but something that I'm feeling got me tweaking, and I need to know you deeper. I think you might be my one, cause I ain't always been the type to speak up, but something that I'm feeling got me tweaking, and I need to know you deeper, baby, you my. The universe is all aligning, synchronicities, I manifest the things around me, oh so rapidly. I tell you what you think before you even say a thing. Attention to the moon cycles, feel the magic me. I'm entering 5D, I wonder if you'll come with me. I'm entering 5D, I wonder if you'll come with me. Thank you. This next song is called Why, and this is one of my favorite songs to sing, and just in general, one of the songs I really like to share with people. This is a song I wrote about freeing yourself, and I think it could be good for what everyone may be feeling right now. Say it's time you knew of just what you could do. If you love you, then watch how you transform. Say it's time you knew of just what you could do. If you love you, then watch how you transform. you tired of the same shit, of the heartbreak manipulation, of going out and getting wasted. It's complicated, don't wanna face it. Cause when you look at your reflection and you feeling introspective, always had to face the question that you've been stressing. Like why can't I be free from the ways of the world? And why can't I be who I am in my soul, so yeah. Wake up in the morning feeling anxious. Another day I got to face, I feel complacent. I cannot keep pretending, can't keep up with spending, and this realm ain't lending me no favors. One day I got tired, the same day I decided it's time that I reclaim back the pieces of my life. And if you don't like it, change it. You can find it, make it. The only thing holding you back is your own limitations. Why can't I be free from the ways of the world? And why can't I be who I am in my soul, yeah. Like why It's time you knew of just what you could do. Like so it's time you knew of just what you could do. And there's a prophecy acknowledging the wealth in you that you don't seek, the truth that you so deeply need. It's a prophecy acknowledging the wealth in you that you don't seek, the truth that you so deeply need, yeah. And I can be free from the ways of the world, and I think I can be who I am in my soul. Thank you. I got one more song for you guys, and this song is called Green Thumb, and this is just a song that I wrote about healing through your traumas with someone that you would hold close to your heart. Thoughts on my mind all of the time. What do I know? Where do I go when feels like snakes all in my garden? They tryna get some mind food. Gems that I be dropping could nourish your soul like produce. Magic in my body, I don't know if I can show you. Cause even though you seem to recognize that I don't know you, I recognize that I don't know you. Careful who I let in, they ain't always who they show you. So tell me, why should I let you see these gems all in my soul? Should I let my aura glow for you? Access to my own need. Should I let my river flow for you? Oh, I need to know the motivations in your soul. Cause love is a lie if it ain't alive, and like a seed need to be fertilized. You don't have space and I don't have time to waste, so take your place or get out of my life. Yeah. Cause I'm growing either way, you get out of my life. Take your place, I like connections grow organic, no GMOs, baby. No high fructose cake and water my soul daily. I don't need you processed, just wanna help you progress. We can grow together, start to smile more and hurt less. Cultivate your energy, reflect it right back into me, and we repeat the synergy, our form of photosynthesis. I could be your flower girl, you could solve my mysteries. We can work together, heal the trauma of our histories. I just need a green thumb. Have you seen one? I just need a green thumb. Have you seen one? I just need a green thumb. Tell me, have you seen one? Have you seen one? See these gems all in my soul. I might let my aura glow for you. Access to my yoni. I might let my river flow for you. Oh, I need to know the motivations in your soul. Cause love is alive if it ain't alive. And like a seed needs to be fertilized. You don't have space and I don't have time to waste. So take your place or get out of my life. Yeah, yeah. Oh. See these gems are in my soul. I might let my aura glow for you. Access to my yoni. I might let my river flow for you. Oh, I need to know the motivations in your soul. Cause love is alive if it ain't alive. And like a seed need to be fertilized. You don't have space and I don't have time to waste. So take your place or get out of my life. Yeah, yeah. Cause I'm growing either way. You get out of my life. Take your place, take your place, take your place or get out of my life. Thank you. I'm a Meryl Soul. Again, this is Billy Blunt. And I hope that you guys have a little bit of energy to fuel you for the rest of the day. Bless. I might have to redo that one. I don't know. I definitely was like, oh, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, those girls ones. I was like, wait, hold up.
I don't know. I feel like I was like zoned out for a second, and then like I.
Riders Against the Storm are award-winning performing artists, musicians, keynotes, designers, influencers, and curators whose contributions cannot be overstated. While their music continues to take hold, they're growing their legacy into tech and philanthropic platforms, setting their sights on surfacing indigenous frameworks to inform and shift current business paradigms. Shaka and G.E.A.Y.A intend to create music, art, events, and more that spurs social change and inspires awareness amongst their base, guiding us into an era where art and spirit lead our decision-making towards sustainability and wellness. Check out Riders Against the Storm.
What's up, everybody? Happy Juneteenth. So glad to be here in the historic Carver Museum. We hope you're celebrating with someone, some loved ones, and your family, celebrating liberation. We wanted to, before we got into our set, we were Riders Against the Storm. My name is Shaka.
G.E.A.Y.A.
And, you know, we came to Austin 10 years ago, and the Black Austin community surrounded us with love. Places like G.E.A.Y.A played our music, and we found places to play on the east side on Cedar Avenue. Immediately, we felt the embrace of Austin. So we want to bring up one of Austin's young talents that's out here. His name is Just Jarvis. We want to let him spit a little bit. Is that cool with y'all? All right, let's do it. Jarvis, what's up?
Thank y'all for having me. I go by the name of Just Jarvis. I am the light because I rose from the darkness. Let's get it. Hey yo, turn up the volume, this is an original. I am speaking out so there's no need to be subliminal. Calling us minorities, but we are not the minimum. Got me looking out the window, feeling like a criminal. No healing, no medicinal, you really need to listen to messages I'm speaking, who the you think I'm speaking to? I continue fighting till you fucking people get it through your heads, feeling like it take a motherfucking miracle to teach you. Government is sickening, violates your rights, and I am really getting sick of them. Yeah, I know you hearing me, but are you really listening? Brain getting fried, trying to show what I'm envisioning. Slithering, snakes eating with the fake, sleeping in my place. A disgrace lying in my face, trying to be great, but they hate. Make me take the bait, make me wanna wait. What they think, throw it in their face, open up the gate. I am in the stars, tell me where infinity at. Spitting back, looking back on my simplicity cap. You're the best, yeah, now I'm invincibly that. But I swear police is crooked, where the symmetry at? What I am, oh, when did this begin? Got my back against the wind, and I hope it never ends. And I hope I never fall, and I hope that you learn. Money is the root of evil, that's why they burn. But I'ma take a turn for the worse, for the block. But I'm not giving what I got until I reach the top. Never stop, a hater, better believe I'm a cop. Cause they cop, till everybody drop. That is what I'm taught, cause that is what it seems. But it seems like I'm seeing everything except for free. So tell me where it be, I'm only being me. And if it's called freedom, why the we gotta pay a fee? You see, all I ever did was see my mother struggle. You can't blame me, so you better respect the hustle. I'm trying to get this money from words that mean nothing. I ride for mine, no time to sleep and get yup. Turn the TV on, what the news giving lies, they ain't never giving trust. Where is all the freedom that they say they giving us? I'ma just keep rebelling, I ain't never giving up. When the news broadcast, oil spills in Texaco. At the same time, building walls down in Mexico. Government shutting down, if they can let it go. Everything is getting worse, somewhere else you better go. Cause when your time's up, you can't rewind dust. Until then, I am here to remind us. We done took a lot of it's time to rise up. With your head down, how can you keep your eyes up? Rise.
Put your fists in the air right now for this young man. Rise. Let's go. Let's rise. Y'all ready?
Just Jarvis.
Play that music, Kurt.
That's all you need. Just Jarvis.
We're riders against the storm. Thank you guys so much for taking us into your hearts. Isn't this just a lovely black day? Don't you just enjoy having lovely black days?
Yeah. Come on.
5,
Hey,
6, 7, 8.
It's like lightning. That's how we striking in. Mind upon nine, how we shopping in. Taller than an obelisk, smooth with our promises. Music is the weapon, so we polished it. Nourishment, that's what we bring it to the people. Man, encouragement. From the cities to the meadows and the villages. Phenomenon, we like the Donna, ain't no worries here. Because we have no fear. Don't want no mushroom clouds up in my salad. Don't want no computer chips up in my brain. Don't wanna hear the songs that's on the radio. Just wanna sit by the river and maintain. Don't want no mushroom clouds up in my salad. Don't want no computer chips up in my brain. Don't wanna hear the songs that's on the radio. Just wanna sit by the river and maintain. The time is very rare, but we can't go nowhere. We gotta stay right here, together have no fear. Our feelings we must share, cause yeah, we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. The time is very rare, but we can't go nowhere. We gotta stay right here, together have no fear. Our feelings we must share, cause yeah, we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. That's why we know the deal.
Tell me, I broke your heart. You hate my art.
What?
Pull my card, shatter my mind, pull me apart. I'm happy that you did it because all is forgiven. Happiness should never be a parade of religion. I'm gonna bruise as I pay my dues. Light a fuse under my complacent. Take me to task, didn't know I could surpass the vivid violence, the mimic silence. We not compliant, we starting riots. We all excited, we walking riot, we talking science.
Don't even try it.
I'm happy with you
without cause.
I'm happy with you because I am God. Let the stories marinate before you take a taste. Read between the lines on your face, Space is the place for your grace, y'all. Space is the place for you. The time is very rare, but we can't go nowhere. We gotta stay right here, together have no fear. Our feelings we must share, cause yeah, we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. The time is very rare, but we can't go nowhere. We gotta stay right here, together have no fear. Our feelings we must share, cause yeah, we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. Yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah.
but we can't go nowhere. We gotta stay right here, together have no fear. Our feelings we must share, cause yeah, we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. The time is very real, but we can't go nowhere. We gotta stay right here, together have no fear. Our feelings we must share, cause yeah, we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. That's why we know the deal. Happy Juneteenth.
Man,
let's go.
I'm excited that even Juneteenth in our virtual world that we live in right now, Juneteenth ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
It ain't going nowhere.
Check it out.
Say what?
Nah, what you expect, huh? We all finna sting our Drake, no escape, bomb, what we make does. Get the hands in the air like a fake bug. Got bite buzz and snakes around, but machete in hand, ready to cut them down. With one swing, yeah, one blow, get them off the wall, let them know what. You see me now, you don't. This is serious. Roll with the funk or the blunt, roll with whatever you want. Roll to the rock with the folks, only good vibes coming, no po-po. Get off your high hopes, but we got work for the folks. Turning up loud in the trunk, speakers and tweeters on bump. About to blow up, so go ahead and blow up. The poet little loud for the love. Keep it real, can't slow up. Run, rise, run, double up. See me now, you don't. See me now,
you don't see me.
See me now, you don't.
You don't see me.
See me now,
you don't see me.
See me now, you don't. See me now, you don't.
You don't see me. You can't read me.
Yeah.
See me now.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Hey.
You don't see me. You don't
see me now, you don't. See me now, you don't. See me now, you don't.
You don't see me
now, you don't. See me now, you don't.
You don't see me. You can't read me.
See me now, you don't. See me now, you don't. See me now, you don't.
Hipsters like bacon and chocolate. Rappers like basements and profits. I like you moving your coccyx. Moving around on the TV screen, more in your mouth than Billie Jean. Getting my cream, I live it vividly. A balanced outlook, color symmetry. My dance is smoke's your antidote.
Vanish.
I laugh and joke with fancy folks. I'm wide awoke, it's on the scope. Open folks.
Comatose.
I'm Willy Wonka, what you want? The priestess that you're hoping for. You thought you saw me, now you don't.
Come on. See me now, you don't. 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 See me now,
you don't see me. You don't see me.
Yeah. You don't see me. You don't see me. Hey.
Hey.
Take a closer look. Take a closer look. You don't see me. See me now, you don't. Uh-oh. We over being underneath anything. Anybody? No more fear, heights are falling down. Out of the sky right now, I'm calling down. Powers of the T'Challa chief, Chaka Chef, the young sound chief. Rocker #1, running with the key, my mind.
Running to
Anita Boo. Lying to yourself is something unbelievable.
Paracord is something that I really need to pull up. Right doesn't require that you are reasonable.
Yo, woke up screaming, now I'm over there. Woke up screaming, now I'm over there. Yeah, I'm over there. Come on, I'm over there. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, over, under, over, under, over, under. Hold up. Come down. We spitting true confession, interrupt your Armageddon. Got fires blazing higher, turn your hell into a heaven. Ain't looking for permission, not asking for your protection. Your discretion mean destruction, so my people keep on stepping.
It was love bottoms up, scrubbing choke.
Yeah.
Hypnotized, different lies, now we're both. It hurts, that goes the perks. This isn't the way it was supposed to work.
Woke up screaming, now I'm over there. Woke up screaming, now I'm over there. I'm over there. I'm over there. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, over, under, over,
over, under, over, under, over, over, under, over, under, over, under, over.
Yeah.
Over, screaming now. Over, under, over, screaming over. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Over, under,
Say
over,
what?
under, over. Over, screaming now. Over, screaming now. Over, screaming now. Over, over, screaming now. I'm over there.
I'm over there.
Over, screaming now. I'm over there. Over, screaming now. 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 Hey, over, screaming now. I'm over there. Over, screaming now. I'm over.
I'm over there.
Y'all over there?
I'm over there.
Y'all over the oppression? Y'all over the systemic racism? Police brutality? The terrorism? Over, under. We over there. Hey, my ghetto.
People.
My hustling.
People.
My struggling.
People.
Surviving.
People.
We brilliant.
People.
Creative.
People.
Move on, yeah. We strong, yeah.
Whoa.
My ghetto.
People.
My hustling.
People.
My struggling.
People.
Surviving.
People.
We brilliant.
People.
Creative.
People.
Move on, yeah. We strong, yeah.
Hey.
Living in the ghetto, gotta learn how to forgive. Also grow faster than all of them suburban kids. Gotta deal with grudges that your family inherited. Gotta take a turntable, turn it into instrument. Gotta stretch your couple balls, stretch it into platinum. Something out another quick on a daily hustling. Heavy selling fish plates, also days to pay the rent. Then it's off to work on Mondays, 2 jobs a minimum wages. Ain't racist. Reagan wasn't office. A Great Depression, yes, we'll trickle down economics. We running in the Olympics and we running for office, but still ain't got a pot to piss in. Streets full of with bodies laid on concrete like houses truly heartless. Imposters with their Glocks ready to snap like lobsters. While children playing on the block ain't got no fear of monsters in their closets.
Say what?
Up in their closets.
Give it to me, snapshot. The beats clapping, 2 hopscotch. Basket weaves, glocks, I think pop stop. We pass the trees like a breeze at parks. Follow deep like the breeze that sparks. Illuminati's in the
deep dark spots. We
touch the sun with
hydraulic shocks. We
G.E.A.Y.A. Doing it ghetto people, high yellow to purple people. We pushing with purpose people. We see in the surface people. We honor the earth and people. We done with the murders people. We fly over hurdles people. Smelling imperfect people. The powers among us people. Ours among us people. The powers among us people.
My ghetto.
People.
My hustling.
People.
My struggling.
People.
Surviving.
People.
We brilliant.
People.
Creative.
People.
Move on, yeah. We strong, yeah.
Whoa.
My ghetto.
People.
My hustling.
People.
My struggling.
People.
Surviving.
People.
We brilliant.
People.
Creative.
People.
Move on, yeah. We strong, yeah.
Whoa.
1 bag of rice and 3 cans of beans. Throw in a little salt for the seasoning. Keeping the family alive, a proud, no easy thing. As kids sit watching cars go by with shiny things. When the men of Jimmy, he can fly like John with wings. Hit the mirror pretending she got golden diamond. But all she got right now to hold a bag of onion ring. Sipping the cola slow from bottle like it was
champagne.
Walking the living room like one way cause she practicing to be the next Tyra Banks with legs that's pencil thin. Brothers laughing, hanging out the window, feeling the wind. You ain't a mile 11 and you just
say what?
With your glasses, skinny legs, nappy hair, and black skin. Look like an African on TV with that lady starving. Come on.
Forget what you say, I'm an African queen and you black like me, so why you bragging? We got a history that we can take pride in. The ghetto ain't our home, just where we reside in. Yo, you wildin' a black woman where you confide in.
Greet you, feast you in record timing.
Given to Adam so he can recline in
the bosom of the sweetest reminding.
Our hips where we were designed in. Our fathers rising. Music of the highest good of God is
come on. My ghetto.
People.
My hustling.
People.
My struggling.
People.
Surviving.
People.
We brilliant.
People.
Creative.
People.
Move on, yeah. We strong, yeah.
Whoa.
My ghetto.
People.
My hustling.
People.
My struggling.
People.
Surviving.
People.
We brilliant.
People.
Creative.
People.
Move on, yeah. We strong, yeah.
Yeah. Ghetto.
Ghetto. Living legend Ephraim Owens, as she said on the trumpet. Recorded at Arlen Studios 2013. Shout out to Rue Bridges. Real one out there. Thank you for your support through the years. Yeah. We got a story. Everybody got a story.
This was for the ladies
Let's
out
go.
there. For all the black girls who want economic power. Let's go.
Come on.
Y'all say, black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Who could compete? Who could compete? Look at my speech, look at my speech. I live in a bubble, I'm living above you, be man. I'm queen of the hustle, I'm queen of the hustle, believe that. Titty like cinnamon cake, chocolate Kit Kat, give me a break. Dipped in honey, give me my money, let me escape. Visit my properties and my estate, licking the gold that's all over my plate. Champagne grade, give me my bread and get out of my face. Bringing them heat, giving them life when I walk in the street. Buying out lemonade, isn't it sweet? Crushing the lemons up under my feet. I'm complete, I ain't complete. Walking the temple, I live in the center where everything's level. Nothing getting into my mental. Cut it a magic one, cut it a pencil. I will turn you into blackberry juice. I know you're a seed, so I will bury you. A harlot and a brawler, I ain't scared of you. Cause I'm a incredible. Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Come on. Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? My intellect moves better than the best of you. Mathematic equations, I'm a spectacle. Genie in the bottle, bring the message through. Agile, magi with the milk, mama's breasts are full. Plentiful with the decibels. I'm not in the kitchen no more. Go give birth on the floor, have my baby spray the safe. Grab the cake I baked and get a taste. I officially run the place. Let them hate, serve them face. No debate, break the base. Black girls get a break. Black girls get a take. Black girls get to jump, they around, shake, they shape in your face. Black girls get a break. Black girls get a take. Black girls jump, they take your face in your face.
Where you at? Where you at?
Come on, hey.
Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Come on. Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday?
Payday.
Sis. It's in your hands. Let's go.
Support the Black Live Music Fund. Speaking of paydays, it's about time.
Let's go.
Austin Repair.
This song is exactly about that. About our magic. About our power to rejuvenate.
That old two-step, come on. Hey. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Hey.
The world is watching. I'm mainly rocking. Feeling like $1 million. Yup, I'm in the pocket. The world is watching.
They watching.
I'm mainly rocking. Feeling like $1 million. Yup, I'm Molly popping. See you all up in my grill like it's a miracle. And you wanna break my heart, but it's impossible.
It's impossible.
I'm the brand new one to consider. In the background sounds in the middle. I'ma laugh out loud, I'ma touch that cloud, I'ma make you drown in the glitter.
Male, 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 male. You thought you played me, but you play yourself. Wasn't around when I needed help. I messed around and made heaven hell. I couldn't tell, so I rebelled. Guess what now? It's so much clearer than it was before. This whole world is just a metaphor. Now all I'm seeing is these open doors. You got me wrong, so dead and gone.
Let's go, let's go.
Never listen with my heart before. We never been here till the breath go. Or new world of that comatose, that extra large, that overdose. Don't come close, these walls are going crazy. We all know I lost my religion and slipped out of them church clothes. Took a window seat like Badu. Went in words for the wind blow. Then time travels to unload and reboot and beast mode. No diamonds without the code. Keep shining on eternal. This life just a casino. No wins if you don't gamble. Male, 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 male. Male, 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 male. I'ma laugh out loud. I'ma touch that cloud, I'ma make you drown in the glitter.
Thank y'all very much
Peace
for
and
tuning
love.
in. Thank y'all for celebrating life. Thank y'all for celebrating freedom, sharing this moment with us. The future is ours. It's the promise of today.
Ashe.
Salute. This is my wife right here, y'all. 13 years. Love.
Peace and love.
Peace.
So we can't do those two songs over again?
Artist, activist, and actress Queen D.E.A.Y.A recognized her passion for music in the church choir at Sweet Home Baptist Church. She has a natural swagger and unmistakable confidence that leaves crowds stunned after her high-energy shows. Her passion and drive inspires young people around the country to strive for what they believe. Queen D.E.A.Y.A.
What's up with it, y'all? It's your girl, Queen D.E.A.Y.A. If you don't know, from Oakland, California, been out here doing my thing in the ATX for 10 plus years. It's a blessing to be out here being the transformation that I want to see, because we are in very interesting times. One message that I would like to leave you all with in these times is that there's nothing more powerful than love, and that the only war that we are having is good against evil. And that's just having a balance, right? It's important that we balance ourselves. So right now, I'm going to offer a frequency of how I stay in tune doing the work out here. So I hope y'all vibing with me. I'm going to check in with y'all in between songs. I got a few songs. So rock out with me, you know what I mean? Because even though we are in quarantine and this is being streamed right now, you can still participate by putting out these frequencies. So if you agree with me right now, let me see some hearts go across the screen. If you are in agreement with that, it's up to us to be the transformation, and that no matter where you are, you can put out those frequencies straight up. So make the hearts rain, and then we're going to run it. Let me feel it. All right, let's do it. DJ Siso. When the shots our ears are ringing, a fear-driven world that produces rage. Post-traumatic stress, babies stressing babies. We the generations feeling hopeless. But once the illusion clears, we can claim our power. A transformation that's magical. A place and space divinely given. Love is the present that we're present to. Directly connected to the all-knowing. They know I'm knowing. They know the all-knowing. They know that I know it, cause they see it and I'm growing. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. I'm God body. I'm God body. Tap in, tap out, tap in, and tap out, tap in, and tap out. That's what this life about. You tap in, you tapped out, you tapped out, you tapped in, you tapped in, you tapped out, you tapped out. Multi-dimensional, create realms intentional, far beyond the physical, operation spiritual. Tap in, I've been taking Lucifer harassment since I'm chosen, but I know I flex on with the magic. Imagine anything you want, you can have it. Blessings get blocked when you form bad habits, which transform to something that is tragic. Stuff get real, you stop by the static. So heaven is my address, the wind is my atlas. Mirror up above, stunting like my daddy. What was that one? So I want already. Be done with being done. It's time to get ready to tap in. Hey, I said tap in, tap in. Giving up, tapped out if you lost faith, tapped out if you believe in life. Can't see and know you're great. Tap in the goodness, love, truth. Tap into the favor that God has for you. Either tap in with peace or tapped out in fear. Tap in and listening or tapped out and can't hear. Tap into joy or tap out and be mad. Tap into abundance or tap out and do bad. They know I'm knowing and know the all-knowing. They know that I'm knowing. They see that I am growing. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. I'm God body. I'm God body. So tap in. Tap in. Tap in or tap out. That's what this life about you to tap in. And you tapped out. You tapped in. Darren. You tapped out. You tapped out if you given up, tapped out if you lost faith, tapped out if you believe in lies, can't see and know your grace. Said tapped out if you given up, tapped out if you lost faith, Tapped out if you believe the lies that keep seeing and know you're great. You tapped out if you giving up. Tapped out if you lost faith. Tapped out if you believe the lie and can't see and know you're great. Say tap me. You niggas tap in. You tap in the goodness. Tap in the truth. Tap in the flavor that God has for you. That God has for you. That God has for you. I'm so happy. Hey, you better. Hey, I'm God body. I'm God body. Said if you don't know, you better ask somebody. I'm God body. I'm God body. Said if you don't know, you better. I said I'm God. Yes, I'm God. Yes, I'm God body. Yeah. I'm so happy. You tap in, I tap out. That's what this life about. You tap in, and you tapped out. You tapped in, you tapped out. It's real out here. How y'all feeling out there? I hope y'all feeling good. Cause y'all see, you know what I'm saying? It's all coming down for y'all. You feel me? And we just gonna roll with it. Show some love for Elliot Morgan on the bass. You know what I mean? Y'all can do that from your homes right now. And show some love for Darren Lane on the guitar right now. You know what I'm saying? And we got DJ Sison on the ones and twos, if you don't know. And we about to keep it going. And I'm about to let y'all know where we at right now. DJ Sison, spit it. Yeah. We here to raise the vibration right now. Raise it up, raise it up, raise it up, raise it up, raise it up. Elevated mind, my mind's elevated, elevated mind. My mind's elevated, the out-of-body experience. Tap into the sacred knowledge of the divine spaceship. Got everything in God. Even though I know that I know nothing, but for sure I know I'm here for something to keep it real to the public. That we've been misled and comforted. The system will allow when it confronted, and the pain is redundant. We are beings that's made in abundance. The most high is the source of the substance. We are needing some loving, and people still standing for righteousness, peace, and unity. Rebuild communities, reduce eulogies, cruelty, killing folks brutally. Only one can stop them is you and me. Elevate, awaken, and celebrate. Learn and educate, agreeing or debate. As long as we formulate solutions before it's like we can transform the world. I'm on a higher vibration and balance with the lows. Stop beating my crazy, stop beating my soul. Got an elevated mind. My mind's elevated, elevated mind. My mind's elevated on the vibration. In balance with the lows. Stop beating my crazy, stop beating my soul. Got an elevated mind. I got an elevated mind. I look out for my loved ones, don't kick them when they down. I dust off white tees and hand brothers' crown. I'm confident in me, don't move with the crowds. My vision out of this world, for stuck in the clouds. The deeper I go in deep, the higher I go in deep. I'm free to be the queen that I was designed to be. This is not a speech, but hieroglyphs to the beat. Food for the soul, more protein and meat. Eat, don't feast on the truth. If you a real rider, then you one of God's troops. Love is what I shoot with a heart that's bulletproof, penetrated by blessings, and I'm putting them to use. Elevate, awaken, and celebrate. Learn and educate, agreeing or debate. As long as we formulate solutions before it's late, we can transform the world. I'm on a higher vibration, in balance with the lows. Stop beating my brain and start beating my soul. Say, elevated my mind's elevated. Say, hey, I'm on a higher vibration, in balance with the lows. Stop beating my brain and start beating my soul. Say, elevated mind. This is your time. I'ma say, elevated mind. Say, my mind's elevated. I say, elevated mind. Say, elevated mind. Say, elevated mind. Say, elevated mind. Say, my mind's elevated. Say, elevated mind. Hey, elevated mind. My mind's elevated. Elevated mind. I'm on a higher vibration, in balance with the lows. Stop beating my cravings, stop beating my soul. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. On a higher vibration, in balance with the lows. Stop beating my cravings, stop beating my soul. Say, elevated mind. My mind's elevated. Hey, I said, higher vibration, in balance with the lows. Stop beating my cravings, stop. Hey, elevated mind. My mind's elevated. I say, elevated mind. I'm on a higher vibration, in balance with the lows. Stop beating my cravings, stop. I say, elevated mind. My mind's elevated. Elevated mind. My mind's elevated. I say, elevated mind. My mind's elevated. Elevated mind. My mind's elevated. I said, elevated mind. You need an elevated mind. I'm on a higher vibration, in balance with the lows. Start feeding my craving, start feeding my soul. Ooh, elevated mind. My mind's elevated. Straight up. Queen B. But look, it's really serious out here. And I only got a few minutes. And I just want to take the time to teach, right? Because this is a teachable moment in history. And if anybody don't know who I am, I've been out here doing my thing for a minute. Me and my bro, long live Chameleon King. Yeah. Period! If y'all don't know, I'm out here riding for me and all the loved ones, all the soldiers, right? So I got a message for y'all. Because we out here in war in this series. All right? Hold on real quick.
Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees.
It's slavery was signing over our babies. They businesses through birth certificates, that's crazy. No wonder why they angry and they out here raging. We on the bump cause we keep participating. Mike Brown, Trayvon Austin writes the same song. Blood trust from the trees to the concrete so bone. We pose for respect, I guess they go home. Get mad for a minute, get timid and move on. Malcolm strapped up along with the Panthers. I'm not asking y'all for no better these answers. These folks that they banned produces cancer. Strange fruit or the leaves they feed to the pastors. What do you believe in? The info you receiving on God is not God. It's really those demons. You can carry out a vision if you keep on dreaming. We never must abort until the mission is completed. The blacks and the browns are constantly mistreated. Cities of David, not the lion, must be defeated. Stop using your butt over your head, Beavis. Ride and rise. This generation, they need to say, hey. Hey, now you got the people out here watching. You know what they saying? Home streets, our streets. Home streets, home streets, home streets, midst of you doing what you need to do for you on the inside. Because if you're not doing that work on the inside, it ain't safe to be outside. And that's real. Remember that. If you're not doing the work on the inside, it ain't safe to be outside. Period. Queen D.E.A.Y.A, Oakland, California. We got more miraculousness coming to you. Stay tuned. Long live Chameleon King. Shout out to Darren Lane. Shout out to Saisoon. Shout out to Elliot Morgan. And shout out to the homie right here. I have a free t-shirt for anybody out here who's doing the work. The first person that named five, right? Because it's been a lot of people. If you can name 5 people in the struggle right now that we're fighting for, the first person that inboxed that to me, 2 people. I got 2 shirts for y'all. I can't breathe. Extra large. I got 2 shirts. Inbox me 5 people we out here fighting for in the struggle. Or 5 reasons it's important to be the transformation that you want to see. Oh, period.